Hello, everybody. How you doing? It's kindness day 2. Ah, I got that out of my system. So how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well and happy. I was just listening to a rant I was doing one morning, and I was thinking, oh, I shouldn't really post it, but I think I will because, or maybe I'll just talk about it now, just so that you know. I could post it later. So the rant was that somebody come to me and was kind of upset about somebody staying up all night, but it wasn't disturbing their peace, but he just decided he was going to start a little rumor. And I cautioned him that if he had an issue with that person, to please take it out with that person first before you decide that whatever was going on in their business in their car is that it's now your business. And so I just explained to him that, were they disturbing your peace? No. So why do you want to have suspicions about that person who is not bothering you? And so my concern was that he's got nothing better else to do. So he's going to, rather than talk to that person about what he didn't like or does like about her, that he was going to now start a little gossip rumor going on. And, gossip is not a kind act. I'm sorry. You have to stop to think about, is it kind to myself? Is it kind to the other person? Is it kind to the community? And if it's not neither one of those, then it's not a good thing to start mouthing or trying to cause harm to somebody else who has no idea that you have a problem or an issue with them. So I'm sure that you wouldn't want somebody to talk about you and you had no idea what's going on. I've already had that happen many times, and I just like give my head a shake. I'm like, when are you going to learn? So I've run into this challenge a few times because there's a couple of gals that I know that unfortunately I avoid them as much as possible. But I've already discussed, about gossiping, telling lies, making up stories about people is very harmful. And why would you do it anyway? To me, it's just like you got nothing better else to do. So, and as a friend of mine pointed out to me, that if they start to believe in their own lies, they don't know the truth. But to me, that's still harmful. So that was my rant that I was watching and thinking, do I release that or not? And I may still, but anyway, I want to welcome you all back to day 2 and see how you're doing, what's going on, what's happening today. And I think today we're going to talk about making a plan of what we're going to do next and what you want to do and what the goal is for you. For me, it's just maintaining my peace, minding my own business. And, if somebody doesn't want me to talk about my experiences, then I won't. Doesn't matter. If you don't want to hear it, it's okay. I don't need to talk about it. So, so I guess, my game plan is to try to keep going with a 5-day challenge by myself. I don't know where everybody else is. There are so few people that decided to sign up, but whatever reason, that's okay. We get busy, we agree to do stuff, and then we forget about it, and then we just say, oh, well, it doesn't matter anyway. But, it's something like that even is not a kind act. If you can't be here, you think you just let the person know, hey, Marilyn, I'm not coming this week. I got other things to do. Or I'm already kind. I don't need to be more kind. So anyway, Halloween is coming up. Everybody's asking me, like, what are you dressing up for Halloween? And I'm going, a ghost. I'll put a sheet over my head, cut 2 holes in, and it says, hi. Boo. Boo everybody. So So this today is just really about thinking about what you would like to achieve in more kindness to yourself, or maybe it's kindness to your partner, your friends. Maybe it's something you like to do that's more kinder in the community, and whatever that is. I remember last year at Kindness Day, uh, I printed up little cards and said, consider doing a random acts of kindness. And then in there, I put a $5 gift card for a coffee bar, and just said, hey, you know, have a cup of coffee on me, or they don't even know who I am anyway. So, and then please pay it forward. And it's amazing how many people say, I do that all the time. Okay, great. Happy for you. So, think about, you know, World Kindness Day is the 13th of November. So maybe there's something you'd like to do for that day as a community event, just a heads up. And then also think about what you would like to do for yourself and maybe your friends. Like, what is it that you would like to do for them to help them? Maybe it's to help them. Maybe it's about gathering them together for a nice dinner or potluck dinner or something. And then what kind of kind acts could you do for yourself? Because obviously, if you're not kind to yourself, you cannot be kind to other people. And I've just discovered this through my 20 years of doing kindness, that realizing the kindness challenge or the kindness conference or the kindness message I got 20 years ago was really about being kinder to myself and not being so judgmental, critical of myself. So that was probably my biggest lesson I learned 20 years later, but I'm still practicing it, you know. Uh, we all have our own stuff, and for some of us, some things are just easier done than said than done, right? So that's the lesson for today. Is just about think about what you want to do for yourself, mostly for yourself. But if there's something that you've been meaning to do something for somebody else, please do it. If you like to gossip or tell stories about other people, I'm going to really encourage you to stop and think about, is it kind? If it's not, you know, then don't do it. Simple. I remember quickly story about gossip. I was in a workplace, very, very toxic, and I was asked to take my kindness message into this workplace. First thing I did is can the gossip. And we were having a staff meeting, and I said, well, obviously I can't stop you from gossiping, because you've learned that's a good behavior, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's not allowed in this workplace. So what I would prefer you to do, and what you will do, is you will find people doing good things and sharing that, rather than, oh, did you see somebody, they didn't do that right? No, not that. I saw that person do that, wow, and share that. So it took me 3 months before to get people to get used to the idea of good gossip rather than negative gossip. And you could actually feel it in the air, that it was feeling better. And customers were coming back to this location to do business. They were saying they heard great things about what's going on, and they didn't want to miss it. And I know it took a few people to come to me, and so and so said this. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, did they tell you that? No, then it's gossip. So that's my rule about gossip. So I encourage you to today really think about what you can do for yourself and others. Anyway, have yourself a fabulous Tuesday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. That's Wednesday, day 3. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.